But Simon, let's just think for a moment about Cobra and how they're going to deal with this. Inevitably, you find yourself looking at the chemistry of what we've seen on camera. You hear South London accents. You see this incident in a very well-known military area of southeast London. And you think, is this a very small, local, but horrific incident, or could it have national ramifications?
Yes. I mean, the key is the identity of these two. I mean, in one case, these two attackers, the key to them is the background and why they weren't picked up, why they weren't on the radar. But this is a threat that they have seen for a long time. Back in 2008, there were a number of so-called jihadi extremists jailed for a plot that people may remember to behead a British Muslim soldier in England. That was a viable plot as they all saw it, and it saw a number of convictions. So this is not, in a sense, this is not a new threat, but it is one that it is impossible, if you really are, to guard against. If it's true that the victim was a soldier, then this is clearly a major, major alert. Not just to how you guard all these soldiers and how many more potentially are out there, but also the community impact, the reaction that might happen. They've got to assess all these possibilities.
The extraordinary thing about the event itself was the very vivid descriptions, and indeed what you can hear on some of the tape and the films,
yes,
of what happened around the corpse. These men dancing around it, demanding to be filmed, yes, and filming themselves.
We didn't show all that was filmed in that package you saw earlier. There were a number of other things that were said, and I quote that chap saying, "We swear by Almighty Allah, we will never stop fighting you until you leave us alone. You people will never be safe. The only reason we've done this is because Muslims are dying by British soldiers every day." So it's almost like a standard jihadi type statement that we have seen before when there have been attacks.
Well, Simon Isner, again, for the moment, thank you.